So, you want to be a hot dude. Interview with a Man, episode 52. What is going on? Gentlemen and gentlemen. Esteemed members of the Hot Dude Council show up early, ready to learn, eager. We got 7 people in the house, 7 motherfucking winners. I love it. I love it. Let's fire up the Instagram. Bum, bum, bum. How's it going, everybody? How to do? When Moon, we're there, baby. We are there. For you guys who are into the Bitcoin markets, you have noticed that there is a massive jump in the price. Probably when you were sleeping. I was sleeping too. But boy, oh boy, what a time to be alive. Is this thing hooked up? I wonder. Oh, battery's looking a little low. We'll just cut this for now. We just cut it off. Let's fire up Blog Talk Radio. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday morning. Teach me, Darth MLD. I must learn. You got to get those better pictures, pimpin'. Hey, Captain Ron, what's up? Did you go to that jiu-jitsu class? Peter's in the house. Winston Wolf. Wasted John. That Bumble girl's pretty hot, man. I'm not going to lie. 4'11", too. You can throw her around. Mr. Jackson, what's up, sir? Molotov, Wen Moon. Soon, baby. I don't know. This could be bull trap. I don't know. Looking good, though. Ivor, what it do, baby? Ivor, been helping him with his text game and the ultra hottie that he's been posting in the Facebook group that is for body language mastery students only. Yeah, webinar's still going strong. Did a webinar last night. And actually only 2 guys showed up, but those guys got basically 2 hours of free consultation with me. Oh, actually, no, Henshin showed up. Henshin showed up at the end. So it was 3. But yeah, man, everything just seems to be going good. I'm really proud of all the men that are actually showing up to these webinars and actively participating in the Facebook group. People are already getting results. And like I said, I told you so. You know, this year, 2019, I recently had a consultation session with a guy who is really, not a consultation session, but a guy who is doing his own thing and who is doing far better than I am. But, you know, he told me that I should raise my consultation prices immediately. And
welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bingo, we're live.
Blog Talk Radio.
VR live. Oh, look at that. Good thing I wasn't looking at any porn. That's funny. Okay, call numbers on the air. 657-383-1318. Call in. Get your free red pills. Yeah, so a guy, we were talking to homie about who's running his KD Athletics. What's up, man? Good to see you in here again, bro. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I was talking to Ryan. He's commenting on the show stuff. Man, I'm looking good today. Ooh, buddy. Just got out the shower. Washed myself a little tactical soap. Man, oh man, I'm just looking phenomenal. Yeah, so talked to him. He's running his own business, a little bit more on the tech side, but he was telling me, like, look, dude, you need to raise your prices to $120 an hour immediately. And I was like, well, 2019 is the MLD year of mercy, okay? I'm showing mercy on you guys. And mercy in regards to I'm allowing you guys in to get top tier access to what I got up here for pennies. Pennies. All these guys that paid $297 for the body language mastery course, the value that they have gotten is far exceeded $300. And as you know, the last week of June, that is the official release date of Body Language Mastery 2.0. The last week of June is when registration will open again. Registration will be open for 5 days. 5 days, okay? It's going to be $397. What it gets you is access to webinars with me. Private, group webinars, one-on-one. You get unlimited access to this knowledge up here, where I can look at you, analyze your speech patterns, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you think, the way you carry yourself. And from there, we start your repair process. And I show you exactly how to do it. And there's dudes all sorts of levels. We're talking, there's a guy in the group, I'm not gonna say who he is, but he's in the process of negotiating $130,000 salary a year. Okay? Guy's 29. 20 fucking 9. All right? I'm helping him with that. I'm helping him with his game. I'm helping young guys get jobs. I'm helping guys figure out their fitness, the whole 9 yards. And after 2019, this stops. So this is your year. This is the year of mercy from Modern Life Dating. I'm blowing up. This train is going nowhere but north, baby. And yeah, $397 in June. Quarter 3, $497. Quarter 5, $597. After that, people getting into the Facebook group, I'm probably going to charge you just $1,000 up front, because the Facebook group, really, what the Facebook group has become is like a red pill Google. These guys type in their questions, and we have 60-something dudes swarming on them with answers, and red pill answers too. The answers that you are looking for, okay? Not no PC garbage, not no anything. None of that, okay? And if you don't believe me, you can show up to the show every day. If you're curious, book a consultation. $70. I already gave you guys my word, so I'm not going to raise my prices this year. The prices will stay at a fucking steal, really. Okay? At a steal of $70 for 1 hour of conversation with me. If the conversation is going good and you're a good student, conversation usually goes more than an hour. But after this year, that's it. The price is going up. So now's your chance to get in. Now is your chance. If you want to book a consultation, I'll throw it in the chat right now. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Go there, send $70. You'll be instantaneously confirmed for a consultation with me. And I'll help you change your life, whatever's going on. And then, yes, only $70. I know people charging double. Well, I'm a benevolent leader, okay? I'm not in this to extract money from you guys. I'm in this for my ego, okay? I'm in this to help you guys win. If you guys don't win, that just makes me a shitty teacher. And so far, I've got 100+ guys under my direct coaching that are winning. So, quarter 2, it's going to be insane. Quarter 3, I can't even think that far ahead. I just got to focus on quarter 2. But I'm giving you free value every day on the show. We're talking about the cryptocurrency stuff. For you guys that keep track of Bitcoin, you've seen that if you would have bought Bitcoin when we told you to do so at the beginning of the Tokyo Crypto Show, you would be up right now big time. So, connect the dots, put it together. Ask yourself, is $70 worth the risk of making your life better? And spoiler alert, yes it is. But at the end of the day, if you don't want the coaching, I don't want to coach you. I don't. I want those who are ready and willing to show up, shut up, listen to what I say, and get on with your life. Get this part of your life handled. Handle it like me. I got this shit handled. Pussy is easy mode for me. Easy mode, okay? I could wake up from a drunken slumber and pick up a broad. It's easy. And if it's difficult for you, I understand because I used to be there myself. All right? So, that being said, it is what it is. You get in, you learn, you invest in yourself, take yourself to the next level. And I talked to a very smart young man this morning, Charles, 23, making 80 grand a year, not doing the most glamorous job, but he's making money. And he's stacking it and he's filtering it into another business. He's got the ladies thing handled. He's already 50 broads deep. He's pretty much got it figured out. It's just fine tuning at this part. Santana himself says, I'm interested. Go to modernlifedating.com, click Skype sessions, book it right there through PayPal, or come over to YouTube right now, youtube.com, type in Modern Life Dating, come over to the live chat, and from here, you can click the streamlabs.com link, and you will be able to instantaneously book with me. The testimonies are through the roof. What I'm about to drop today, I've been sitting on this for actually a year, but I'm going to teach you guys the ultimate text messaging strategy that works globally. Okay? And let's just see who's in the house. Wasted John, I know, man, I intend to. I got to message you about these texts. Don't want to spam the group. You're not spamming the group. Everything you do there helps. So do it. Do you do meetups? Yeah, if you're in Tokyo. Ivor says, for anyone wanting help with game, don't argue with John. Just do it. Let it unfold. Ivor's the man. Count Yoli on the road. What up? I personally think that it should be $100 at least. I have not seen a coach who walks me through shit I have no idea about like you do. Like you do exact. Am I a shill? Yes, but this man cares. There you go. And I don't need it. Shit. I got enough Bitcoin. I got everything. I'm good to go. I'm doing this as I'm on a mission of mercy. Okay? Remy, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm in Tokyo. Instagram, guys. We got 6 people over on Instagram. What's up? How's it going? All right. So should we just pop into it? Guys, call in if you got any questions, any extracurricular questions. Now is the time. 657-383-1318. What time is it in Tokyo? It is 10 p.m. Tuesday night. 10:18 p.m. Tuesday night. And then there's going to be a webinar after this show as well, guys, for you guys that want to get in. So don't forget that. Get in. Today's show is going to be short and sweet because this strategy is actually really wild. Oh, it looks like Peter just booked a consultation for right there. Thank you very much, Peter. Good stuff. Oh, the phone number is 6. Here, I'll type it in for you, buddy. If you want to call in. Call in right now, okay? If I'm typing this in, you better fucking call. Don't waste my fucking time. 657-383-1318. It's on the screen right there. Call in. No call is too small. No question is too dumb. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. So, Peter, we'll get yours. Peter and Lou, we got to get you guys handled today. Jacob says, hey, John, I won't be going out for the next 2 to 3 weeks to get back focusing on my cut. It's straight. Do you want me to mail you your glasses? I can mail them to you. Just let me know. Baby Jacob came out, got baptized in fire with me the other night. What a time. Jacob will never forget that night. I assure you. I assure you. What a great time. What a great time. Jesus. Captain Ron, what's up? Captain Ron, I saw you wrote something about jiu-jitsu, but then you deleted it. Joe, what's up, man? Good to have you in here. Joe's another guy that's been just taking relentless action. Relentless action and getting pretty solid results already. It's good to have second pair. Okay, I'll hold on to them for you. Good stuff. All right. So, yeah, guys, we're talking today about Texas Hold'em. Okay? Texas Hold'em. This is the ultimate text message strategy guide, in my opinion. Okay? Now, we live in a day and age where it is just inevitable. Okay? It is inevitable that we must engage with ladies on a basis of text messaging. Okay? Now, today we're going to talk about, I'd say 2 to 3 strategies. Good beginner level strategies. Okay? that are related to Texas Hold'em. Now, Texas Hold'em is a poker game. It's a type of poker. And when you're playing the game with these girls, okay? When you're playing the game with these girls, you're playing to win. It's a dominant struggle. And the victory is the ultimate prize for most men. That's good old-fashioned sex. And boy, oh boy, do I love me some raunchy, hot, and sweaty sex. I don't know about you, but yeah, it's a good time. So, greetings from Bali. I was thinking about you, John. You're welcome to Bali anytime. Thank you very much. I want to come out to Bali. It would be nice. I would like to. I got to do a little bit more traveling. I'm a little bit under-traveled recently. One of my social media clients actually is blowing up right now. He made a video that struck a chord with the Vietnamese people in a positive way, and the video just crossed over 250,000. He went from 700 subscribers to, I think he's at like 15,000 right now. He's all over the news in Vietnam. His whole life is being changed because of me. Of course, he did the work. And we could go in depth on that later. But, ooh, there we go. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys about that in the chats in the private Facebook group. JWP Michael says, "Can I participate in future webinars? I've used all 4 of my credits." Yes, you can. I have a big villa. You're welcome to stay over. I'm actually probably going to be doing this tour. I'm probably going to be doing the Modern Life Dating Tour come July and August. But not if you guys are weirdos. If you're a weirdo, I'm not staying with you. But if you're a normal guy, I'll stay in with you. Good stuff, John. Good. So we're going to talk about text messaging strategy today, okay? Now, this works on phones. This works on Facebook Instant Messenger. This works over DMs on Instagram, Twitter. This works on Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, any messaging platform. We're going to teach you some high-level shit today. But it's very simple. But as I've been doing this coaching more and more, I've realized that I'm truly blessed with this knowledge. Like, most guys just don't have it. They don't know. They don't see what I see. Like, for you guys that follow me on Instagram, at Modern Life Dating, it's on the screen here. You know, I truly see the code in the Matrix. Like, when Neo is getting attacked by Mr. Smith and he's just like blocking, then he just switches to one hand and he just starts blocking like nonchalantly. That's how I see on a date. With my text message knowledge, my body language knowledge, which, by the way, my body language knowledge that I put on the course is like probably 15 to 20% of what I know. It was just, in order to capture it all, you know, it's just very, very difficult. But let alone, I'm assuring you, I'm getting emails to this day, a month after the product has been released. People are like, dude, you have changed my life. People are saying, like, this is paying so many sexual dividends to me. So, you know, it is just good stuff. But we're going to talk about text messaging because it's an inevitable part of our culture. It's an inevitable part of our society. And as we continue to progress forward, we're going to talk about the text message game. All right. Now, ultimately, the utilization of text messaging is only to set the date. Okay? That's it. Only to set the date. But isn't body language understanding is the basics? First of all, you're not even typing proper English, so I don't know what the hell you're saying. But isn't body language understanding is the basics? No. I don't know what you're talking about, but you need to like compose a complete thought and look at what you're typing and be smart about it before you just vomit all over the chat. Off topic, but any opinion on Athlean X programs? That guy's the real deal. That guy is very, very, very smart. The guy truly, truly knows his stuff. So I can definitely stand by him, even though I've never met the guy. That guy just knows his stuff for sure. Very educated man. So you get a girl, and she's text messaging you, right? A lot of guys have anxiety. A lot of guys feel that if they don't act quick enough, that they're going to lose. They're going to lose out on the girl. And at the end of the day, it is better for you to move slowly than too fast. Okay, like an expert fisherman. Slowly reel it in. You're way better off doing it that way. The hook is deeper in the mouth when you do it that way. Compared to when you're like zzz, and fighting and pulling that in, the line can snap, the hook can break, tons of different things that can happen. Okay? Cody, what's up? He says, what's up, boys? Late but here. Yeah, I'm just getting started, so you didn't miss much. Randino the God says, I don't know why you're attacking me. Isn't body language like basic shit? You know what I mean? Well, you don't have to get into the course if you don't want to. But I've got a chat room full of guys who've seen this course and are literally telling me that they can't unsee this stuff. You know, there's a reason why my close rate is so high. I can tell when the buying temperature is high, and then you got to strike when the iron's hot. And it's all part of the game. You got to know how to market yourself correctly on these dating applications and in life. You have to know how to interact with these women, not come off as a desperate, pathetic guy. Also, to understand, is she wasting my time? Am I wasting my time? Is she for real, or is she just trying to use me? You know, you want to get down to the nitty-gritty truth of it all. Strategically using text messaging to accumulate a date in the most efficient manner as possible. Okay? And then how to go from the date and transition from the date to sex. Okay? This can all be done in a matter of 12 to 14 hours. From the moment you match with the girl in the morning, depending on her buying temperature, that night you can be fucking her. Okay? Randino the God says, it's weird. Doesn't Blue Pill put pussy on the pedestal, but you have a whole webinar Facebook group only talking about getting pussy, thus putting it on the pedestal? Yeah, man. You got us figured out. I scammed everybody. If you were in the Facebook group, you would know how stupid your comments are. I'm not an X-Men, okay? I'm more of a Tony Stark. All right, that's my superhero icon is Tony Stark. Super rich, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, Hulkbuster armor, unstoppable, went toe-to-toe with Thanos. That's more my cup of tea. Randino, why don't you call in? Call in. Be a man. Be a man. I know it's probably a foreign concept to you, but be a man. Call in. 657-383-1318. Call in, big boy. You're so smart. You're so all-knowing. That's why you're lurking on YouTube, right? So call on in. I'm not going to acknowledge you ever again until you call in. So, Blade Teeth, what's up? Welcome from Instagram. So we're going to talk about the ultimate text message strategy, okay? Now, it's very simple. Very, very, very simple, okay? So what you have to do is when you receive the text message, okay, if you're going to play the game correctly, you have to gauge her interest, okay? And here's the thing, guys. If you're wondering, did she get the message? Did she get my message? Okay. Looks like Randino's calling. Let's see what he's all about. All right, let's hear it.
Hey, man, what's going on, brother?
Yeah. Are you Randino?
Yes, sir.
So what's going on? Why are you spurging out on the chat for? Ruining my business flow here.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get some questions in, trying to, expand the brain, unplug myself, but I got some questions, man.
Yeah, it seems like you do.
Every time I ask you, you're getting defensive, man. I'm just trying to find the answers.
So what are your questions?
The same questions I asked, man. So it's weird because every time, I'm researching it, it says blue pill puts pussy on a pedestal, but I'm confused. Because all you guys do is talk about how to get pussy.
Right.
So isn't that the same thing?
So let me ask you this. How many girls have you slept with?
Well, answer my question first. Is that not the same thing?
No, because A, you're not watching my show. This is probably your first time popping in, right?
No, this is my second time now.
Okay. So you should go back and watch my show, watch my origin stories. I put out 6 episodes telling you exactly who I am, exactly where I came from, and exactly what my goals are. Okay? My goal, if you were to watch these episodes, which, if you do seek that knowledge that you claim to be wanting, you will find it in these episodes, and you'll know that I do not put pussy on a pedestal. My philosophy is very simple. My philosophy is that this is an acquirable skill. Any man who applies himself can learn this. And thus, once he learns this and is able to conquer this part of his life, he can move on and graduate to the next part of his life, whatever he decides it may be. If you want to become a dairy farmer, or if you want to become a model in Tokyo, or if you want to become the greatest IT programmer ever, you will find out once you free yourself from the ignorance of not knowing how women operate, how dating works. Okay, dating works just like animals. We're just animals. We're too arrogant to acknowledge that. Most people are. But once you learn this skill, and once you master this skill, you could move on with your life to the next level. I personally have mastered dating. I personally have mastered the entire sexual interactions. Now, what that has allowed me to do is to grow my life in other areas. What I chose to do is grow financially. And so that doesn't necessarily have to be your path. Some people might want to open a yoga studio. Some people might want to travel the world. Some people might want to open an orphanage. But my goal is to give you the power of sexual choice.
Gotcha. So you mastered dating, right? I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect you. You seem like you know your stuff.
Thank you.
So after listening to everything, you had to master dating to understand finances?
No. But what most guys don't...
That had to be a prerequisite? Like you needed to understand dating first?
Because most men, they'll get their finances right, and then they'll get into a relationship with a woman. They'll believe a bunch of lies. And then these women can take you to divorce court and financially extort everything for you. And the reason why this stuff happens is because he didn't have his dating life figured out. Some guys that I'm coaching are paying $2,300 a month in child support. And they have to pay that. These guys are in their 40s, and they have to pay that for the next 10 years. Handing over $2,300 a month to a woman you used to fuck. All because he didn't have the proper knowledge.
Well, you hand that over, you said for child support. That's for a child. That's an investment you have to look at. Make sure your kid grows up and do what they need to do. Well, I'm confused because when I see all of this, and I'm genuinely interested.
Okay.
But I just truly can't wrap my head around that the level of alphaness you guys are admitting still somehow revolves around fucking women. This shit's baffling to me. Like, I just don't understand why you have to master dating. Why couldn't you master finances first to understand dating? It had to be dating first. Like, We don't have to listen to women, man. We don't need women to understand the path of life. However, it shouldn't be understanding women first and dating, mastering this to figure out everything else.
So, what you're doing?
Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You don't need to follow another man. And this guy in the chat saying a child is the worst investment ever. That's some wild shit. And then this guy saying I'm a simp when I'm trying to explain to you and everyone in your chat, you don't need women and dating mastery to understand the rest of the shit. It's just weird. So I'm trying to understand, like, you don't need to. Why do you need to date first? Like, I don't fuck women. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need them to understand the next level.
So that's fine, but that's for you. You see, there is clearly, if you understand the supply and demand in the market, right? There is a clear and concise need for this information that I'm putting out. That is why I'm able to do it. I don't force anybody to sign up for anything. I clearly offer a service to the market for those that want to come forth and learn the skill of dating. It doesn't necessarily need to be learned by every man, but for the men that do want to learn it, I offer that service to them. So in your situation, why don't you tell me your philosophy? What is your philosophy on dating, the red pill, the blue pill, and how do you think a man should live his life? He hung up. Kobe. He'll be back. Because if you got it all figured out, you're not on YouTube talking in the chat. You're not on YouTube arguing with people. If you got it figured out, you're off being happy. Okay? Now, when I was like one of the happiest moments of my life, right? When I first went to Hawaii and I was seeing my Japanese ex-girlfriend, and she was sexing me up and down, cooking me tacos. I was living the dream, eating ice cream in the middle of the day out in the hot Hawaiian sun. The last thing I was doing was on the internet looking for answers, looking for happiness, and searching, not even documenting it. I just remember I was so happy. I was just enjoying the moment. So, God bless that guy. He seems like an educated man. And the good thing about the red pill is that once you get a taste of the truth, it's very addicting. Because the truth is what we're all usually looking for. So, let's scroll back up. Chat is on fire. Charles Caballero says, I like how Jonathan takes on this dude with a calm yet dominant voice. Many years of practice. This dude is a weirdo. Get him off the line. I'm cringing, man. Damn. He mastered dating and through that cleared his head of all unneeded distractions, worries, and dwelling on getting women. That's very insightful comment there from Count Yoli. AJ says, low IQ. Wasted John said, bro, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, once you get one roadblock out of the way, you need to focus on another. Yeah, I don't even know if he fully knows who Abraham Maslow is. Laugh mass out. A child is the worst investment ever. Depends. I'm hoping he would call back, but I guess he's just, I don't know. This dude is a simp. I still want to know how many women this dude slept with. Me too. All mindset. I just don't think he gets it. The plug is deep with this one. This guy sounds like he's a MGTOW. Because you get your finances right, then you get hustled by a female because you don't understand the game. That's what I was trying to tell him there, Cody. And, you know, when I asked him for his philosophy, he ran away. So, no offense to the guy. And if you're still watching Randino, you know, it is what it is. I got no bad feelings against you. And you are still watching. I'm tracking you in the chat right now, so I know you're watching. So, it's fine. Dude needs a consultation. Get him off. He's wasting our time. I got time for you boys. Don't worry. I got you. But that's the thing. This is why I do it. Because guys like him, clearly he's in some sort of pain if he wants to call in and argue. And he's trying to verify his perception of reality. And when presented with some facts and just an open, I think I was pretty cordial. I didn't call him loser or anything. I think he was very respectful with the situation at hand. And then he backed down. So it's okay. And Randino, it's all good, bro. I got no hard feelings against you. Book a consultation. I'll help you out. Sounds like a MGTOW. Dude needs a consultation. MLD already gave you your answer, bro. This guy's only talking, not listening or having a conversation. Thanks, Charlie. He needs to piece everything together. Yeah. He just admitted to being in monk mode. Okay, this dude is mixed up. Stop exerting MGTOW people who are not. The marketing having game translates into other areas of your life. Yeah, that's another thing. It's just a whole mindset thing. I was looking forward to hearing Texas Hold'em. Now I got to roll in and get some work done. If he would have watched just a little bit more and listened more. Yeah, it's fine. You can catch the show on replay. He says he doesn't fuck women, so he must be gay. Game transcends girls, 100%. This is his second time watching. He didn't call to understand. Yeah. He's a MGTOW. I want my kids to grow up in a traditional home, not a single-parent household. Yes. He sounded frustrated. Yeah. It's okay. He must be absorbing a lot of red pill content. He's going through some red pill rage or heading into MGTOW. Whatever. Let him. What's up, masculine mindset? He just black-pilled MGTOW. Thank you. I love women. I don't want to become a monk. No. Sex is a major driving force for men. Once you figure it out, you can move on to other things. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe he has some sort of game and he was able to figure it out. Or maybe, there's two types of guys. There's guys who like, and this is everything, okay? This is guys I've coached with, all right? This is somebody I've coached within this group as well. If they can't seem to figure it out, then they just start to discredit it. Like, well, fuck all women. I don't need women. I don't need sex, whatever. Right? It's just a defense mechanism to protect the ego. So at least he called in. That's cool. That you tried to explain everything him calmly. Yeah, I had a lot of practice with you, Michael. Oh, I had a lot of practice with you, Michael. I hope you're doing okay over there in Poland. But yeah, so if you guys want to, just so you know, if you want to book a consultation or you just want to send a donation, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Got a little distracted there, but we're going to keep on keeping on. So we're talking about Texas Hold'em, right? So today's strategy is very simple. And I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to rush through this because I want to make sure I clearly, because this is going to further, my credibility because this is free information. I could probably release a whole course about this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give it to you 100% for free right here, right now. All right? So what you're doing with Texas Hold'em is this, okay? It's a very simple philosophy. And there's going to be two parts, maybe three that I'll talk about today. But this is the most important part, okay? What up, Jonathan? Having a blast here in Cebu City. What up, Chris? Hope you're doing all well. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the first and most important part, and then we're going to talk about some additional things. The first important part is this. If the girl text messages you, ideally, you want to wait 10 to 30 minutes before you reply back to her. This is the first time, okay? You want to set the tone. You don't want to set a tone of desperation, okay? And in addition to this, you don't want to open the text messages on certain applications that show that the text message has been read or the text message has been seen, okay? You want to leave her completely in the dark. Now, this is tier 1. We're just going to talk tier 1, 2. We'll go down to tier 3 probably. But once she initiates contact, like if you match with a girl on Bumble, right? And you match with a girl on Bumble and she sends you her opener, right? Which 9 times out of 10, they're so awful. It's hilarious. Women are actually really bad at game. So she sends you the opener. You got to check the timestamp. Replying immediately is not necessarily the greatest strategy. Okay? 10 to 30 minutes to reply to the first message. And Charles Caballero with the $5 donation. Thank you very much, sir. Man, I had that donation thing set up to do celebrations on the screen, but it doesn't work. I need someone to help me out with that. I'm looking at you, Jacob. Help me out if you can. But yeah, initially you want to do that. You want to set it up so that you're not replying instantaneously. 10 to 30 minutes, right? Because here's the reason. When a woman is initially interested in you, it is better to let her wonder about you than to give her concrete evidence. Okay, you ever hear girls saying, I like a mysterious guy, or he was so mysterious. There's a mysterious aura about him. Okay? And if you give her all the transparent, 100% clear-cut data, her attraction falls down. It is better for her to have her mind wondering and, thinking about you in a high and wondrous thing, because she already chose you initially because she, in some way, shape, or form, thought that you were worthy of her. Like, she felt like you were outranking her in the sexual marketplace, really, because women, they date up, they don't date down. Okay? So, that's the first thing you have to do there. 10 to 30 minutes. Then you send your opener. Okay, it's always better to send something relatively interesting, not like, hi, beautiful, or on the first message like, hi, here's my number, text me, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't work like that, okay? And you should write her just after matching? No, that's what I'm saying right now. No. You're not supposed to write her just after matching. Do not do that. No. This is the Japanese no. No. Okay? No. Don't do it. No. Okay, don't do that. So, 10 to 30 minutes. And this is when you start gauging her temperature. All right? So, what you do next is you send your opening message and you note and you mark the time, okay? And I really advise everybody to do this. At least choose one girl and try this strategy with, and you'll see how it works. It's absolutely mind-boggling. It's so petty, but it works. I have no idea why. It's just part of their, they see everything as a game. They want to challenge to an extent. Women do want to challenge. Okay? You send the message and then you wait and you see what time she responds back to you. Okay? And if she responds back to you quickly within 5 minutes, this is where the Texas Hold'em comes into it. Okay? You've got to call her on her response time or raise her. So what that means, if she takes 5 minutes to reply, you reply in 5 minutes. That's calling, right? You call them. Not physically call, but we're talking poker terminology here. So she takes 10 minutes to reply, you call. 10 minutes to reply. Or you can raise her. She takes 30 minutes to reply. You reply in 45 minutes. She takes an hour to reply. You reply an hour and 30 minutes. She takes an hour and 30 minutes to reply. You reply 3 hours later. Okay? What you'll notice is that if she's interested in you, she's going to start texting you back a lot faster. Almost instantaneously. She might even call you out on it. Especially if she's a young, hot girl getting tons of attention from all other guys, right? I'm working with Ivor right now with, you guys saw the girl who's like smoking hot with the trash bag room, disgusting room, but like super, super hot girl who's like a mess. I've been coaching Ivor just based on the Facebook group on how to handle her. And another thing you can do when you don't reply is you can open the message and just leave it on scene and let them know, I saw your message. I'm not replying. Ivor actually did this the other day, and the girl double texted him, and she was like, oh, leaving me on scene, I see. Like, leaving me on scene, meaning, oh, you read my message, you acknowledged it, but you didn't get back to me. Because what she's trying to do with the Ivor right now is she's trying to set a date on her terms. But how you start with the girl is how you finish, okay? So when you start initially contacting a girl, if she's setting the shops, if you're saying, hey, I want to go have coffee at Starbucks 10 a.m. She's like, no, I can't, but I can meet you for drinks 9 p.m. that night. Not necessarily the best thing, because if she really wants to meet you, she's going to submit. She's going to go on your terms. Okay? And in addition to that, that's when she's starting to control. She's starting to enable some control in the relationship. And you don't want that happening. Okay? You don't want that whole situation with her setting the tone of the relationship. So I told Ivor, back off. Ivor's going to Poland. I said, hey, go to Poland, take a picture with a bunch of hot Polish girls, post it on your Facebook, let her see it. But because she did not comply, it's goodbye, right? Famous words from Andrew Tate. I love it. Comply or goodbye. It's fuck or walk, sister. It is my way or the highway. All right? You have to set the tone from the beginning. So leaving them on scene is another thing that drives them wild if they like you. Okay? And what you'll notice, like I said, you got to call them or raise them on the text messaging. So if she takes 5 minutes, you have to reply in 5 minutes or more. Call or raise. And you'll notice if she's interested, she will start making the duration of her reply time a lot shorter. But you can't give up on this call versus raise thing until you get with her and then you sleep with her. And then even that, you can keep it going even into the relationship. And you just can further condition her to your lifestyle. Zuck Nation says, I haven't messaged her for 9 hours after messaging me after 6 hours. What's that called? I haven't messaged her. I don't know what you're saying. I haven't messaged her for 9 hours after messaging me after 6 hours. Well, if she messaged, if your response time is higher than hers, that's a good thing. Keep it going that way. And when she texts you first, is this always a good indicator? I'm going on the date with such a girl today. Yes, it is a good indicator. Listen, guys, it's 2019. She got your message, okay? If you send a text message and you ask her out, you're like, hey, I want to go out this time, this date, this location, and it's silence on her end, okay? It's silence. She saw your message. She acknowledged your message, and she made the decision that this message is not worthy for my reply. She didn't want you enough. And with those type of girls, you just got to put them in the pipeline. Put them in the sexual pipeline. Okay? That is the best philosophy right there. Stack the pipeline. The girls that are not that interested, that need a little bit more time to cook, that need a little bit more time to be seduced, put them on the back burner. The ones that are interested, put them on the front. Collect them, date them, bang them, put them on the roster, put them on that sexual payroll, and then keep sourcing new candidates on the back end. Okay? Christian Soto, what's up, man? If I give a time and they say it's too early, I just add 2 minutes. Coffee at 8 a.m.? Oh, that's too early. Okay, how about 8:02? Is that giving it to her? No, that's actually really good stuff. So what I like to do is if a girl is counter-offering me, but I want to meet her, right? So if I say, hey, let's meet at Starbucks 6:30 afternoon. She's like, oh, I have to be somewhere at 5:30. Can we make it 7:30? Never agree to her time. I'll intentionally say, I'll meet you at Starbucks at 7:31 with kind of like a shit-eating grin emoji. And tell her, like, 7:31, I'll meet you there, not 7:30. What you're communicating to her is that I'm in control. This is my world. I'm building my empire. And if you want to come into my world, you're going to abide by my rules. Okay? And girls like this, man. Girls like a guy who's dominant, who's strong, who's secure in himself. They like that. Crypto shows tomorrow. Tokyo crypto shows tomorrow. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Yeah, hit that like button. How many? We got a lot of people in the house. 58 watchers, 28 likers. Come on, guys. Help me out with those likes, please. Text game is the most confusing game. Teach us. And just telling you right here, this is exactly what it is. It's very, very simple, okay? So you call or you raise them, all right? You call or you raise them, and you wait for them to increase the frequency. Now, this could go south, okay? She could very well just stop replying to you. But then you put her on the default plan of contacting her once every 5 days. Say, hey, you want to go out? No, you're still busy? Cool. And just let her know. And then after that, you give her zero attention. No text buddies, no good morning, baby. How are you, honey? None of that. Okay? That's interesting. It's like haggling when making a business deal. Yeah, it's a silent but steady and true power struggle. Because, you know, game is partially a power struggle thing as well. Okay? Steve Jobs didn't die for nothing. She got your message, pimpin'. Rob Cruz, what up, baby? Welcome to the show. So, yeah, you know, when you're texting her, she got your message. If she wants to take her time to reply, you got to let her know, yeah, you're not my only choice. Okay? You're not my only choice. I got other girls. And if you're making money, if you're making muscles, and you're learning game, you do have other choices. If you're constantly sourcing, constantly making this happen, talking to girls on dating apps, trying to increase your life, it is going to happen. So 2 strikes for meeting, two or three, but never. Remember, you got to be built. Remember, at the end of the day, when we talked about this too, you got to be constantly building your sexual database, which is your cell phone. Continuously building your sexual database. So once in a while, once every week, once every 2 weeks, you send your mass texts out to all the girls if you just want them to come over and have sex with you immediately. This is just marketing 101, really. But yeah, you call or you raise. When you receive the initial text message, you wait 10 to 30 minutes. The longer you wait, the better, to be honest with you. It's better to go too slow than too fast. Okay? In addition to that, if she does not comply with you, if she's being insufferable, she's not being cooperative, she's not helping you schedule another date, okay? Leave her on scene. Let her be the last one to text message you. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be investing and chasing after a woman that's not that interested in you. Some of these women are just matching with you on these text messaging apps, Tinder, Bumble, whatever. They're just using it for validation. Some of these women just want to look at you and be like, can I get this kind of guy? And she'll swipe just to be like, oh, okay, I can. All right? Yeah, Peter says right here, also, phones are glued to girls' hands. They read your message 150,000%. Even Zuckerberg made Facebook for that scene zone. Use that for leverage. Absolutely. Let them know. I saw your message. I'm not interested. Not interested if you're not going to be, if you're not going to be on my game plan. It is a small and subtle technique that works every single time. And you guys, you got to remember, the greatest position of bargaining is to say, you know what? I don't want to play. I'm taking my ball. I'm going home. I'm flipping the chess table. I'm walking away from the negotiation table. And if she doesn't play on your terms, trust me, the girl is never worth it. The goal of this channel is to show you guys how to understand when a woman is interested, how to vet her for interests, and how to win at dating. So you're not paying all this money and all this crap for tons and tons and tons of wasted time, wasted money, wasted attention, wasted energy. You don't want to do that. Okay? Christian Soto says, always watch the replays, Jonathan, but I was finally able to get out of work early. Thanks for reading my question. You're welcome. Yeah, Jason Goodwin says a good thing. We do not negotiate with terrorists. Patrice O'Neill. Take charge. 100%. You got to play this game on your terms, because when you play on their terms, you got no control. You know, you got to have enough self-esteem, enough abundance mindset, okay, to walk away. "60% of girls didn't respond to my first message." Well, that's just part of the game. I don't know what your first message is either. And then Winston Wolf, I saw your transcripts in the Facebook group. The Facebook group is just it's getting tough for me to keep up with it, but I'm gonna drill through it here once the show's over, and then we'll do the webinars. But yeah, a simple tactic, calling and raising, that's the most important thing right there. And don't be afraid to walk away. With your text messages, you want to be interesting, and you want to be doing your text messaging strictly to do two things: to test how interested she is in you, and two, to set up your date. That's it right there. Gauge her interest, lock down the date. Anything else, you waste time. And gauging her interest goes into depths of levels. Like, you know, you can filter and see if she's like super interested in you and she'll start sending you nudes. You know, that's a whole other story right there. But, you know, gauging her interest, if she's sending you naked pictures and stuff like that, then you know for sure that she's 100% ready to roll. And then you close her within 3 to 4 hours of like the match. Sometimes as low as like 1 hour, 2 hours. But constantly chasing after them, double texting, triple texting, you know, you just have to be a man and take it for what it is. Okay? Any advice on opening girls on Instagram? It depends on the girl. It depends on how famous she is. You know, these girls are getting bombarded on these free platforms, you know, and Instagram as well. If she's a friend and you connect with her, and it's just a standard text messaging game right there. Alex H says something very smart. Don't open girls on Instagram. If she's got at least 800 to 1,000 followers, she won't reply. Probably not. But if you have a really good profile, she will. If you got a blue check mark, she will. Those are things you got to factor in as well. If you have more followers than her, she will. Because that is a gauge of SMV as well, you know, social clout. But exactly, and if she doesn't follow you back, she'll never see it. Yeah, because they get, you know, Edgar, those messages get filed into. That was bothering me. Those messages get filed into the request section that is on a separate page from the Instagram direct messages. So if you're not friends with her, it'll get filed into the request section. For you guys watching on Instagram, just so you know, it's closing in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So come on over to YouTube, youtube.com. Type in Modern Life Dating. Come on over. We got the live stream going. Join us. We got 57 men in the chat, and you guys will be pushing us towards 60. We hit 60. That was pretty nice. How do I get into the Facebook group? I sent you an email with the link. You got to check it through the desktop. Email me again, and I'll send it to you again, Jason. I got you. You got to get to. Yeah, you definitely got to get into the Facebook group. But yeah, it's actually very simple. It's a simple homework assignment, but just get in there, do the calling and do the raising. And don't be afraid to be letting her the last one to text. You know, letting her be the last one to send it. It's never a bad thing at all. If she's going to send you the message, then she's going to send you the message. She got your message. She got everything you sent her. Is there a chance like there's some crazy situation where she didn't, you know, get it? Yeah, there is a chance that happens. Some of these girls get bombarded with messages. Another thing you can do about text messaging is if you have a friend that's a girl, right, a coworker or something, and she happens to be cool with you, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm on Tinder." Ask her, "But can I just see your Tinder profile? I just was so curious about this." Take her phone, and what you do, start swiping. Okay, it doesn't matter what this girl looks like. Just start swiping. Let's say you're out having drinks. I did this with a couple of Japanese girls at my last company. A sweet girl named Ari, and took her phone. I was like, Ari, give me this phone. Let me see something. And I just swiping. Ari's normal girl, 6, nothing crazy to write home about. And I was swiping. It was just match, 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 match. And this was a course of, we were drinking in Harajuku. And this was over the course of an hour and a half. And just watching all the messages just pile in. And reading these stuff, especially with my red pill knowledge. Reading everything that was coming in. I was just like, wow, this is very eye-opening. I have a friend here. She's a model. She was actually the first model I interviewed for Body Language Mastery. She has a modeling account on Instagram, and I was checking her back-end analytics, and she's not even running hashtags, nothing. She's not optimizing anything. But just her engagement is insane. The amount of messages she's getting, it's just crazy. So when you go to these super, super popular girls, that's the thing you have to deal with. But even average girls as well. So you want to make sure your profile's sticking out, and you want to make sure that you're strategically sending these text messages. And sometimes your text messages do get lost in the fray. That's just the world we live in. So, CJ Barnes, what's up? Ivors, yeah, right there. Don't acknowledge her texts. Count Yoli, are there 2 Facebook groups? I have a Facebook page, like a fan page you can click like on. And from there, you can like. But you can only get into the Body Language Mastery Program private Facebook group if you're a member of the course. And the course registration closed on March 6th or March 5th, something like that, 5th or 6th. And then it will be reopening the last week of June for 5 days. Xavier says, I started swiping on a 36-year-old friend's Tinder here. All matches on the spot or the very same evening, she told me. Yeah. I'm telling you, grab a girl's dating profile app, whatever. Or if you really want to do something, make one as a girl. Make a profile as a girl. Put like, oh yeah, I'm a girl. Take some pictures from Instagram and write a profile and just start swiping on guys and just watch what comes in. Read what your competition is doing and see how there really pretty much is no competition. Now, this text message strategy is not here to be like, oh, this is infinitesimally proof, like, the solid proof, and like this is like, gonna get every girl. No, this is just a gauge of interest, how to set up logistics, and how to set up dominance and let her know from the initial start that you're coming into terms on my world. If you don't like it, sayonara, sister. Has anybody from your high school recognized Modern Life Dating? A few people, a few guys, One of my friends kind of laughed at me when I told him I was starting this. And he's not laughing anymore. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. Simple lesson, but very applicable. Okay? Give this a try. And you will see this works with girls all over the planet. Give it a solid try, and you will understand. This is a petty game that they play, but it works for me every single time. All right, if you guys want to book a consultation, click the link in the chat right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Or if you just want to send a donation, you can send a donation there if you find that what I bring is of value. I'm getting a lot of you guys telling me to start a Patreon, so I just got to figure that out. Right now, my top priority is the webinars. I'm going to be canning the show here soon, and then I'm going to take a 30-minute break, and then I will follow up with the email to the Body Language Mastery students, and we'll start the webinar. Count Yoli, I'm in. I just wondered if I didn't get the right one. Email me, Count Yoli, questions@modernlifedating.com. You got to get into a webinar first. I have to screen you before you get into the Facebook group. No screening, no entry. So, you guys have a wonderful day. It's Tuesday. Get out there, make money, make muscles, continue to dominate in life. Build yourself up as a man. Build up your empire. Let no one in unless they acknowledge your rules. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you for your message on Instagram, too. I'm waiting for you. So, take care. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.